Jehovah. There's no God like Jehovah. There's no God like Jehovah. There's no God like Jehovah.
Faith is faith without work. Any faith that makes God absolutely responsible for the outcome of your life is an irresponsible faith, because you have something to do for God to do. You move for God to move. You act on what you believe for God to move. In the kingdom of God, it doesn't matter what you have. What you have to offer is what matters. It's not your position, it's your disposition.
Just like all those who have stood here before me, I want to give, first of all, thanks and praise to God, and also thank you to Bishop and Mum for giving me the opportunity to stand before God's people. Amen. Amen. Today we're going to briefly look at the subject, the secret of concentration, amen. And we're going to give 16 things every leader should know about concentration, amen. Amen. Number 1, every great achievement is the result of concentration. Amen. How many of you believe that? Yes. Amen. Nothing can be achieved without concentration. The Wright brothers, who invented the aeroplane, how many of us have actually been on an aeroplane? Amen. Let me see a show of hands of how many of us have actually been on an aeroplane. Amen. Well, 30,000 feet in the air, inside a tin can, traveling from Great Britain to wherever we're going, is no small miracle. Amen. That must have taken a lot of concentration, because one slip up in the creating of an aeroplane can result in up to 500 deaths. Amen. So that is no small feat, and those are the sorts of things that can be created when we put concentration into what we do. Amen. Amen. Number 2, every great military battle is won by bringing all forces to concentrate on a single objective. Amen. Amen. I looked at World War II as my example, and I had rulers such as Adolf Hitler of Germany and Benito Mussolini of Italy wished to rule the world. Amen. They brought a few forces together, their respective nations together, and believed that they could control the world. But such nations as Great Britain, the United States, Australia, India, and France joined up with the unified purpose of preventing this from happening. Amen. And in the end, it was the Great Britain team that won World War II. So we see, as they came together and they concentrated on a single objective, not one respective nation trying to overshadow the other. If that was the case, we could all be Germans right about now, amen. Which personally wouldn't go too well with me. Amen. Number 3, every great ministry accomplishes things for God by concentrating on a single vision. So here we see the word single again, where we must concentrate on one specific thing. I use Winners Chapel as a very good example. Amen. Our spiritual grandfather, Bishop Oyedepo, his ministry, we see how his name is known across the world, all over the earth, in many nations. It didn't just happen overnight. He and his ministry focused on a specific vision given by God, and they took it and they ran with it. So just in this place also, I'd like to encourage us that even as we have the mandate for House of Judah and the vision for House of Judah set and given to us by Bishop, that we take it and run with it. Amen. Amen. Because this ministry is Bishop's life, which is why he gives it his all, he gives it his passion, and he gives it his heart. Amen. So we too should try to at least do half as much as he does. Amen. Amen. Number 4. Concentration makes people work faster. Amen. How many of us agree that concentration makes people work faster? Amen. If you're focused on a goal, if you're focused on something, then you give it your all and you work faster. You don't procrastinate, as Mum would always say that I'm doing at home. And you give it your all and you work much faster. Amen. Amen. So already we're seeing the importance of concentration and how much can be achieved with it. Amen. Amen. Point number 5. The faster you work, the more energy and interest you will have. Amen. So we went from concentration makes people work faster. So if you're concentrated, you work faster, and in turn, you have interest in what you do. Now, there are many bad things in this world, but one thing that is right at the top is having to do something that you don't want to do. For example, work, which I'm yet to get to that stage, but by God's grace, when I start working properly, I will enjoy what I'm doing. Amen. But from all the stories that I've heard from my brothers and sisters in Christ, from working in places that you're just there for the money. There's no love, there's no joy in what you're doing. You're just there, and then, as Bishop used to say, if you finish at 4 o'clock, at 5 to 4, you're ready with your bags packed and your pen there, and you're just counting the minutes like, come on, yes, almost, amen. All that needs to stop from this year, amen. We need to start doing what we want to do, what we enjoy doing, and also get paid for it, amen. Amen. Number 6th point about why every leader should know about concentration. Number 5 was the faster you work, the more energy and interest you will have. And number 6 is the opposite. The slower you work, meaning the less concentration you have, the more tired and uninterested you become, which is very true, amen. I can relate that to my days in school, or even days now in university, when early morning lectures and you come into class and you see people with their pillows and their coughs and they're just catching Z's in the conference room, and you just think to yourself, is this like a TV program or a comedy show? People are just there catching Z's and the lecturers won't wake them up either. They just leave them to do what they're doing. So really, you have to show your determination and your concentration, even if what you're learning at that particular time might not be what you want to do. It will come in handy, and you will get to do what you want to do. Amen. Amen. Just want to quickly run through 1 to 6 I've just done. Number 1 was every great human achievement is the result of concentration. Number 2, every great military battle is won by bringing all forces to concentrate on a single objective. Number 3 was every great ministry accomplishes things for God by concentrating on a single vision. And I used Winners Chapel as an example. And I also like to add House of Judah as an example to that. Amen. Great ministry. Number 4 was concentration makes people work faster. Number 5, the faster you work, the more energy and interest you will have. Number 6 was the slower you work, the more tired and uninterested you become. Point number 7. The more suspensions and delays to projects, the more discouraged everyone becomes. Amen. So if we have something to do, we should concentrate on it. Start it, finish it. Amen. Start well, finish even better. Amen. The example for this was when Judah Dynasty Entertainment did their first production. And it came to a period where we thought we were meant to perform, but due to certain things, we couldn't perform that time. And another day came along, and then it seemed like it was going to get postponed that time as well. Now, back then, I used to be someone who, if something keeps getting put off, I don't want to do it. I forget the hard work that's been put into it. It's meant to be done this time, it wasn't done that time. But well, you know, it's done. But thank God for deliverance. And eventually we did that performance. Amen. And I think we'd all agree that it was very, very good. Amen. Please come turn our Bibles to Proverbs 13, verse 12. And if we're there, can we say amen? Amen. The more suspensions and delays to projects, the more discouraged everyone becomes. Proverbs 13 verse 12 reads, "Hope deferred maketh the heart sick, but when the desire cometh, it is a tree of life." Amen. So this just encourages us to persevere and pursue everything that we start. Amen. Amen. Number 8 is concentration depends solely on the ability to distinguish between the relevant and the irrelevant. I read that again. Concentration